You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go!
All right, man, 15 Minutes of Fame. Mike Polisi.
I even got the drunk smile, man.
The drunk smile. Yeah, are you celebrating your win? Like, why are you drunk?
No, I'm celebrating something I've been waiting 2.5 years for. So
What's that?
a connection with the crowd. You know, battle rappers, when we rap, there's a certain moment that you want to synchronize with the crowd, so it feels like you and the crowd are performing at the same time. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And that's something I've been yearning for, man. I feel like it's been a tough climb every single time, and I just felt like I got received exactly how I felt like I needed to be received. So,
Nice.
yeah, it's beautiful.
Do you think this was a white-on-white crime?
No, I think if it was, it would have been booked earlier. You know what I'm saying? So, and obviously, I try my best to stay away from the gimmicky shit.
Right.
But you know, a lot of people, even Nunn knows more than anybody. I'm one of Nunn's biggest fans. I'm the first person to go out publicly and say, no, Nunn won that battle. No, Nunn deserves this. Nunn deserves. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
so I've always
right.
been a fan of him. So, you know, when I battled him, it reminds me of when I battled Drugs, and not because I felt like I was given a shot or anything. Obviously, Nunn is, you know, he's on a trajectory that is,
Right.
you know, incredible and deserved. But it was just the sheer fact that I respected him so much that I wanted us to clash at this point, because I felt like it would just be exactly what it turned out to be. That was a great battle.
Great battle,
back
yeah.
and forth. Fucking
Great
dog
back and
fight,
forth.
man.
That's
Dog
what it's all
fight.
about.
Yeah.
And I hate to say this will be the last time I mention the white-on-white thing. But it's like, you know, like it's white guy comes into the battle rap and starts moving up the ladder. It's like, oh yeah, well, he's white, he got to battle Mike, or
Right,
you know, like shit
right.
like that. So it wasn't one of those, right? And y'all, this was in the works for a little while, right?
I mean, not really that long. I'd probably say a few months out. It was really when I hit them up and I said, you know, because they were just working on a battle for me, and I just thought it was the right time. You know what I'm saying? And he was hot. You know, he's been on a fucking crazy run. He's doing amazing things, and I just, you know, a lot of people would take that as, you know, he's hot, let's try to get something off of him.
Right.
You know what I mean? Get a little come up off of him. But it was more of a just like, I want to experience that. You know, I'm a
Nice.
fan of it.
Right.
I've seen him do it. I want to see him do it to me. I want to see what he's about. I want to stand in front of something that I admire. So, you know, it was awesome, man.
I thought you were going to cry in this interview. You're about to make me cry in this interview.
Dude, we still got time, bro. I'm gonna cry when I get to the hotel, man, for sure. Yeah, for sure.
Nah, but again, man, it was like you said, it was definitely a good back and forth battle.
Yeah, it
and
was a dog fight, man.
what are they doing?
Fight literally came down to the third. You know,
Hold on 1 second. And they're about to battle soon.
Yeah. No, they're definitely prepped for sure. They're ready.
And how you feeling? Like, can I ask? Like, did you win 2-1?
I feel incredible. 2-3.
2-3.
2-3.
Okay.
I will for sure keep myself from like trying to discredit him at any point. First round, a lot of Louisiana, a lot of New Orleans references. Every single one just smacked in the building.
He was
So
trying
for me
to
as a
cheat
competitor,
code on you.
It's hard to, you know, I mean, you kind of got to put your hands up and say, hey, you know, smart move.
Right.
You know, it's the first time in New Orleans. The second this crowd that has been dying to see us start hearing references about them, it's going to work perfectly.
And he's from the South.
He's from the South.
Yeah.
You got that twang, you got that Carolina shit. So, you know, it worked perfectly. And I did too. You know, I had some Louisiana bars as well, some New Orleans bars. But yeah, I mean, he whooped me in the first from a just pure reaction standpoint. I don't know how much, you know, it's not going to pay that much dividends when it releases, because not a lot of people are probably going to understand the certain references that he made. But, you know, yeah, hands up, couldn't do anything about the first. Second round, man, you know, it's so weird because angles took me to the dance. You know, it's what got me here in the first place. But lately, I've been looking at my angle rounds as the weaker rounds, and they always turn out to be the strongest. So second round, damn near no punches until the third minute, and just smoking the venue, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Second went clear to me, first went clear to him, and it was just a dog fight at the end, you know what I'm saying? You know, as a rapper, you know, I come in here and I want to kill him. I want to embarrass him. I want to lower his stock. I want to do all these things that you tell yourself you want to do. And I mean, Dude, I don't know if you saw Jada Nightwing's thread
No.
about battle rap. Well, I'm sure most people that watch did. You know, I've had that in the back of my head ever since he basically poured himself out with a lot of thoughts that I think about every day, battle rappers think about every day that just didn't want to say. And, you know, I see Nunn, and on some human shit, I want him to do good.
Right,
You know what I mean, I want it to be a fight. So, you know, you step off a stage and people have been telling me for the last 2.5 years I don't get no clear wins. This is better. This is better for people to go, you know, you get off the stage, hey man, I got Nunn 2-1, and you had other people, hey man, I had you winning the second and third, yada yada yada. I want that. I want that more than I want to kill, and you know, I always want everyone to thrive. So I'm glad Nunn took advantage of the situation, as he's been, you know, well deserved, and you know, he didn't let his foot off the gas for this battle. So
15 minutes of fame.
You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go.